Welcome to Carolyn's Corner, featuring singers, songwriters, and authors from all over the world. We are so excited you've joined us, and we're looking forward to having a great time. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure to use the comment section from wherever you're watching to interact during our live shows. We're so excited about our special guests and can't wait to hang out with you. Stream Carolyn's Corner live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and 1071krxp.com.
Hi, it's Carolyn. We're so excited about our special guest tonight, and we're so glad you're here. Get ready. We're going to have some fun. Welcome to Carolyn's Corner. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Carolyn's Corner. You know what? No matter what I do, I don't care how prepared that I am, I always mess up on that. I always do. Okay, I'm sorry. But welcome to Carolyn's Corner. I'm so glad you guys and gals are here. And if you're not here, I'm confident that you're on your way. Don't let me down. So, folks, I'm here with another wonderful guest tonight, and I couldn't be more thrilled. Really, this is a fellow Texan. That's another thing that makes me so excited. All of you are wonderful, but the rare opportunity I get to have a Texas artist, I'm so excited. So, ladies and gentlemen, please give a big, warm round of applause. I know wherever you are, you're clapping to Mr. Josh Galvan or Galvan. Here we go. Yes.
Thank you.
Josh,
Thank you for having
how
me.
you doing?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it.
Oh, this is awesome.
Yes, we're going to have a lot of fun tonight, at least God willing, and the creek don't rise. It's not raining.
Yes.
So we'll be okay. Why don't you start off, sir, if you don't mind, by telling us a little bit about yourself? I know you're in Houston, Texas, y'all. I said it right. Okay. Tell us about yourself, your music career, whatever you'd like to start with, sir.
Sure. Let's see. Born and raised Houston, Texas. I've been playing music since about 2011. Just been doing as much as I can. I got started at Texas Tech University and was doing open mics and little tiny things here and there, just trying to get things going. And it got to a point where I was traveling through Lubbock, Dallas, Houston, stuff like that, just trying to stay as busy as I can. And yeah, now we're really hitting the ground. We're hitting the ground hard now. We got partnered up with Red Ridge Entertainment and stuff like that. So now we're really pumping out some good stuff. I'm excited for it.
Absolutely, you are. And I'm so excited for you. And now I was listening to some of your songs, and I told Josh this before the show started. I really like your voice. It's very unique. And I don't even know how to describe it. It's just very unique. What genre do you classify yourself? Because you got a different kind of sound. Don't get me wrong, I really, really like it. What do you think? What do you classify yourself?
So lately I've been telling people that I'm just like spaghetti. I just take whatever I can, throw it all at the wall and see what sticks. But
That's awesome.
yeah, yes, ma'am. But yeah, I've been told my voice kind of fits in with a lot of different stuff. Like it can like play different roles and different types of sounds.
Yes.
And so yeah, as of right now, I mean, if you like, some people search me up and it says alternative indie, stuff like that. And we've been
Right.
really doing a lot of more country and pop. So yeah, who knows? It really depends on where it wants to go.
Yeah, absolutely. I like that. I've never heard anyone say spaghetti. I love that analogy, that comparison. That's beautiful. It really is. Good job.
That's
Man,
right.
good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, you must get asked that quite a bit to say that. I love it. So you've been in Houston I'm going to say Houston. That's just the way I say
Of course.
You've been in Houston your whole life, and now you're getting a lot more shows, playing a lot of live shows, I'm guessing. How many albums have you, or how many songs have y'all released, I should say?
So with Red Ridge Entertainment, we've actually have this one EP, so that's only 5 songs with them.
Okay.
But prior to that, I've been producing my own stuff and working out of the house, if you will. So I have a couple albums that are already out, EPs that are out, singles and stuff like that. All the different genres too. So
So you've been hooked on the music stuff for a while, huh? 2011.
yes.
That's a while, isn't it? And
Yeah.
that's so cool that you've been doing it that long. And I want everyone to get to know your songs and know all about you because they're going to be hearing a lot from you. My gut tells me they will because you have that very unique, distinctive sound. And y'all, wait till you hear him. I know you might have been able to hear a little bit of the ad that I posted, but I can't wait for you to hear the entire song. He's got a music video out of this first song we're going to play. I'm super excited about that, Josh. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Is there anything else you'd like to share about your life, your personal life? So you've been doing this for, let me find out, do you play instruments or I don't want to say just a vocalist because a vocalist is you. You the songwriter, vocalist, do you play anything?
Yeah, for a lot of my self-produced stuff, guitar, bass, drums, keys, stuff like that, vocals. I try
You do
to
all of it? No way, y'all. I did not
Swiss
know
Army,
that.
Swiss Army knife. Yeah,
Nice. And your spaghetti, your Swiss Army knife that's spaghetti.
yeah.
Man, I like your comparisons already. I can tell
Thank you.
you're a lyricist, a songwriter, because those are excellent. I like that. I'm writing that down. Swiss Army knife. You're so smart. For real. That's pretty cool. So why don't we start off, Josh, by letting everyone hear your latest single and seeing the new video. Usually I say that till last, but I really want to get people get them invested in this. So tell them about this first song, Take Me to Venice. I really love the feel of this. Tell us a little bit about this song, sir.
I love it. Yeah, Take Me to Venice. So Venice, Louisiana is the whole setting where we're taking our story. My dad has been wanting to book a fishing trip for a hot minute. And it seemed like every single time we tried to book this fishing trip, something would get in the way. It was like a hurricane or storms or something was going
Wow.
on. Yeah, and so luckily we got in touch with Brett Ryan, Captain Brett Ryan, and we've been working with him, and he owns a charter down there and stuff like that. He gave us the opportunity to go on a weekend fishing trip,
Oh
and
man.
then he treated us like kings, the whole 9 yards. It was awesome. And so after that, we had the chance to go back and shoot the video for it. But literally, after the fishing trip, on the ride back, sitting in the back seat of my dad's car, I'm just kind of noodling it out on the phone, and then the song was born.
Yeah, I can see why, especially to me now, because I lost my dad years and years ago. Especially when you get to spend something like that with your dad, quality time like that, man, that had to have been the best time ever. And that's a memory you're going to have with you for your whole life. I bet your dad, I hope he had such a good time. Did he?
Oh, he did. Yes.
And you are blessed, you know that, to be able to have done that with him.
I
I
am.
think,
Yeah. Thank
gosh,
you.
that's beautiful. Well, big shout out to your dad. Dad, thank you for going fishing with Josh. I know that was so much fun. The most important thing, did you catch any fish?
We tried to go for tuna, and we ended up coming back with a lot of red.
Hey, you got redfish?
Oh yeah.
That's something. At least you didn't
It
come
was.
home empty-handed, and it wasn't just hard heads.
No.
No, out there they don't have hard heads. Yeah, they probably do out there in the
That's
deep.
right.
Oh my gosh. So let's go ahead and play this song. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Take Me to Venice. Okay, here we go. By Josh Galvan. Galvan.
Yeah.
Nah, my husband's over there going, it's Galvan, it's Galvan. Okay, I know, honey. So, by the way, I've got to before I do, let me give a big shout out to everyone on Dale 107.1 FM right here in Beeville. And a big shout out to everyone watching on our Roku channel, not our Roku channel, but Dale, which is KRXB's Roku channel. We should be live on there right now. We are live on our YouTube. Big shout out to everyone who's on our YouTube channel. Let me look at the comments. I like to keep up with the comments, see if anybody's awake out there. Y'all wake up. If you're watching on our YouTube, please say hi to Josh. On our Facebook, say hi. We are now on Rumble. It's new. We've only done like 3 shows. So if you're on our Rumble, say hi. If you're on our Twitch, say hi. Just say hi wherever you are. Yeah, and don't forget to like, comment, and share. And wherever you're watching from, either follow or subscribe, okay? Man, I'm trying to build up our YouTube. It is
That's
hard,
right.
Josh. It's really hard to get that YouTube.
I know
going.
it.
Wow. Okay, so let me just check the chat real quick and see if we're missing. Oh, Marie McConaughey is here. She said, hi, Carolyn. Hi, Marie. Marie is over in Victoria, Texas, not too far, a lot closer than I am to you. So Josh is in Houston. So let me make sure I've got them all here. Okay, we don't want to do that. All these new things I'm clicking on, Josh. I shouldn't do that.
Awesome.
You know what? Let me see something. I'm going to click this button and see what happens. Ready, y'all? Oh, look. But will it cover up Josh's face is the question.
They're just right here.
You know what? I'm going to put it there. I never even knew that was there all this time. Golly. My gosh.
That's awesome.
Oh
Hello.
my gosh. And Marie said hi. So now you can see it for sure.
Yes.
So let's play this video. This is Take Me to Venice. And I want to tell you something. My geography is horrible. Like, I've embarrassed myself so many times. I did not think you were talking about Venice, Louisiana. Okay.
Okay, I got you.
You know. Okay, so let's go. Let's play this song. Get ready, y'all. You're gonna love it. Here we go. And we're gonna be in the bottom in our little people here. Little people. Here we go again with that little people. Here we go.
Where the interstate ends, disconnected, sit on back, watch the whole world spin. Out in the bay, wash your cares away on the back of an old Freeman. Been here once now, I can't wait to go again. Starts beating you down, just go with the feel of the wave. Take me to Venice, take me away. Floating along, out where the water has no end. Birds in the sky with a fish on the line. Love a summer like this. Out in the bay, wash your cares away on the back of an old Freeman. Been here once now, I can't wait to go again. Take me to Venice, beer in my hand, drop me a line 30 miles from land. Wind in my face, sun's giving a tan. Take me to Venice, down in Louisiana. Oh, when life gets hard, starts beating you down, just go with the feel of the wave. Take me to Venice, take me away. If you get lost in the wave and the ocean swallows you, just look to the horizon to feel brand new. Take me to Venice, beer in my hand, drop me a line 30 miles from land. Wind in my face, sun's giving a tan. Take me to Venice, down in Louisiana. Oh, when life gets hard, starts beating you down, just go with the feel of the wave. Take me to Venice, take me away.
Yeah.
Right. Great job. Man, I really like that song. It's upbeat. It's about something happy. It's just a great song. Thank you so much for writing that. So you wrote it right after the fishing trip, huh? It just came to you?
Yeah, so the trip was myself, my dad, my cousin, and my brother-in-law. And the
Nice.
the whole bridge section of the song about like looking to the horizon, feeling brand
Yes.
new, right out the gate, as soon as we got on the boat and as soon as we went down the river and into the Gulf, my cousin got completely seasick.
Oh
And so
no.
the entire time he's like, "Oh yeah, it's so lovely out here." So it
Oh,
was
poor guy. Man, that's terrible. That is
Mhm.
terrible. I've done that before. I've only been offshore like once, well, a few times, because I used to live in Corpus Christi forever. But that's the worst when you get sick.
Oh
So
yeah.
let me see what we got on here. Man, that stinks that he got sick.
Oh
Golly.
yeah.
I'm sorry to your cousin if you're watching. Well, even if you're not, if you go back and watch, I'm sorry you got sick. But hey, it was one of those times. Hopefully, you get to do it a lot more times. And now that you're friends with the captain and he lets you, gosh, we're
Mhm.
going to be like going all the time. So let's check the comments. Marie said, great voice, very smooth. I know, Marie,
That's
right?
awesome.
Yes, absolutely. Let me do a big shout out. My husband is at the radio station right now. And hi to everyone at Dale 107.1 and on the Roku channel. I know I already said that, but I want to give a big shout out to Press Martinez and Anita Martinez and Telis Gomez. I understand that they're listening out there right now in Radio Land. And Josh, we always say Radio Land is full of sunshine and butterflies.
I love it. I love it.
Different, it's a different world. It's a different man. That was a beautiful song. And you know what? I made a note of this, and I don't know if this makes sense to you, but he made a cool comment earlier, y'all. Okay, so to me, your voice, it's like you have a whisper in your voice. Have you ever heard
Okay.
that? I
I
don't
have
know.
not.
Yeah, I know that sounds really weird, but that's the only way I can describe it. It's like a soft yet powerful voice, and it's like I don't know. It's like I don't
Wow,
know. I'm
okay.
just weird when it comes to like that. You have a whisper in your
Buttering
voice.
me up.
Yeah, it's
That's
really
awesome.
cool. No, it's really cool, and it's very different because your voice is just different. It's very soft and very. Marie, do you know what I'm talking about? Marie knows. She's been to almost every show. She's been on every show. She knows what I'm talking about. That is beautiful. Thank you, Josh. Man, what a great
Well,
song and
thank
a
you.
great video too. I know that had to have been a lot of fun. So I had to get that out about the whisper in your voice because my brain just said that. Tell him
Ooh,
that. Okay, I'll tell him that. Anyway,
I
so
wanted to pick mhm.
you're welcome. So I see that you have a new album. This is your new album. What is the title? Is it Take Me to Venice or what? Let me see if I can see it from here.
This one is the Nashville Sessions. That's
The
the newest
Nashville
one.
Sessions. Yes, and you know what, Josh? I looked right at it, but it was too little over there and I forgot. Okay. So sorry.
No, you did.
Oh my gosh, I have my memory is so bad. So the Nashville Sessions, what a great title. So let me see what Marie said. She said that made me think of Paul Willie. He used to make me reds in the oven. He was a great French cook. Ooh, Marie,
Okay.
you doing your fancy reds? Yeah, redfish is delicious.
Oh, it's
Absolutely.
beautiful.
Yes, I know exactly what you mean. See, she knows what I mean about the whisper. I don't know how to
Okay, I
describe
love
it.
it.
It's just, and I know you're like, I'm not whispering. I'm not, but it's just something about your voice. It's very cool. It's very easy to listen to. It's just soothing. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I want to tell you a secret,
I
and
like that. I like that.
yeah, you can use that. Tell everybody, hey, Carolyn said I have a whisper in my voice. And I believe it. That's the only way I can describe it. So let's go to the next song. I'm not in that big of a hurry, believe me, but
Okay.
I want everybody to hear these great songs. So the next song that I have on my list is called SOS. And I love that
Mm.
title. And do you know what SOS means? I know you do. Tell me. Do you
Save our
know?
ship.
Close. My husband told me because he knows everything. Brett, did you hear that? I said you know everything. He does. I thought it would be save our ship, but he said it's save our souls.
Ooh, okay. I like
Interesting.
that. That
Yeah,
has
it's
a
pretty
better,
cool. Yeah,
better
or save
meaning.
our ship.
Mhm.
Why don't you tell us about the SOS song? It's a great title. I know we're off to a great start.
So SOS is more of like a deeper meaning. I was really latched onto one particular scenario, which was like knee deep, soaking in the same old song kind of thing. Basically, guy at a bar type vibe. But
Nice.
ultimately, the song is alluding to my wife and how she found me like at a little bit of a tough time,
Oh,
But she's that little the beacon of light. And so she was the one that helped me through a lot. So that's
that's beautiful. I hope your wife is watching. Miss Galvan, if you hear this, Mrs. Galvan, if you hear this, just know Josh wrote this song for you. Let me read this exact. What'd she say? He has a touch of whispering Bill Anderson in his voice. Maybe that's it, Marie.
Ooh, okay.
I like it. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. It's hard to describe it, but yes, I love it. I mean, really love it. Don't change it, okay? Because that makes you very distinctive. So let's hear this song, SOS. I'm excited to hear this. And this is showing the album cover. Tell them where they can find all of your music and your video and all that.
You can find me on all platforms, Spotify, YouTube, TikTok, and then every which way under the sun when it comes to distribution. So
I love it. Absolutely. So y'all make sure and go and stream his songs, download his songs. Now, do you have, can they go to the website and download your songs as well? Do you have a website yet?
I have a merch site called Fourth Wall, but besides that, I do not believe you can download it from there just yet, but it's definitely in the works to get a full page up.
You might want to get them to work on that, because a lot of the artists are doing that, because I know streaming, I have songs out there and streaming is not very profitable. I mean, you have to get millions and millions, and I'm not saying you won't because you deserve it, but I got that drag to move in front of my face, and you don't see it, but I do. Anyway, but that way they can download them directly, and you know, you make a tiny bit more money. So, and it's not all about, I know it's not about the money. It's about the music more than anything. Absolutely distinctive. See, Marie knows me so well. She says she agrees.
Y'all are like right here.
We are. We really are. So let's play SOS. I'm super excited about this. I have a feeling it's going to remind me of how I met my husband. Sounds similar. Well, he better say that anyway. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here is SOS by Josh Galvan. There
you go.
Gosh.
Struggling with yesterday, and that ain't okay. You know I tend to bury everything until I burst at the seam. You know I'm on the shore road, I can't even let go. Where can I just find the time to breathe? Or be my company in my misery. But then crash, you came like a freight train to the brain, and you brought me to my knees. Like, whoa, how to let this go on? No, it's wrong when you got a hold of me. There I was so knee deep, soaking in the same old song, just trying to make ends meet. But you got my SOS. Yeah, you got my SOS. You didn't have to fix my mess, but I'm glad you got my SOS. You know I'm trying to chase a victory, but life ain't easy, and the bottle fades a memory from when I can't catch a break. You know I'm on the shore road, I can't even let go. Where can I just find the time to breathe? Or be my company in my misery. But then crash, you came like a freight train to the brain, and you brought me to my knees. Like, whoa, how to let this go on? No, it's wrong, and you got a hold of me. There I was so knee deep, soaking in the same old song, just trying to make ends meet. But you got my SOS. Yeah, you got my SOS. You didn't have to fix my mess, but I'm glad you got my SOS. I just find the time to breathe, be my company in my misery. But then crash, you came like a freight train to the brain, and you brought me to my knees. Like, whoa, how to let this go on? No, it's wrong, and you got a hold of me. There I was so knee deep, soaking in the same old song, just trying to make ends meet. But you got my SOS. Yeah, you got my
Wow.
Thank
Man,
you.
Josh, I really like that song too. I really do. I was listening real close to the lyrics. Your writing is just beautiful. It really, really is. And I like when you said, be my company to my misery, in my misery.
Mhm.
That's clever. Instead of, misery loves company. Who would have ever thought that? That's beautiful, beautiful. I always make notes of lines because I'm just like blown away. Where I can find the time to breathe. Where can I find the time to breathe? That's true, isn't it? And so
Yes.
that's what the right person does for us, doesn't it? It's like they save us when we're going through all of this stuff. You send out the beacon like, help me, somebody help me. I want to find the right person. And then bam, all of a sudden you get sent them. That's beautiful.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I love that song. I bet your wife loves it too. At least I hope so.
Oh, yes, she does.
Great job, man. She's lucky to have you write that for her. I think it's beautiful. So let's see here. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. You know what? I had those showing up there. I'm going to see something real quick. Let's see what happens. No, we're not going to do that, Josh, because it's going right in front of your mouth. I don't want to do that. I'll just keep telling y'all. So Marie, tell me what you think of that song. I know you love it. I know she does. We know each other really well. So the next song I want to talk about, and I love this title. And actually, I've had this one time in my life, Josh. But I will never do it again because it was a horrible idea. Oh my God, this was a long time ago. Oh, it was not a good idea. So, so if y'all have never tried this, I recommend you don't, especially if it's at a big party. Don't do it. So it's called Trash Can Punch. Now, I don't know if that's what it's about because I didn't listen to all of it. I only listened to a second of it. Tell me about this song, Josh.
Okay. So we all know Trash Can Punch, right?
Yes.
So with this one, I had a buddy of mine who showed up to a couple parties, and he became like our staple group of friends up in Lubbock. And we ended up calling him the Coors Cowboy because he always went to Texas Tech games with a cowboy hat made out of Coors boxes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
He was the life of the party then. Yeah.
Oh, he was a great time.
Yeah.
And so, he gave us a really cool recipe. And then from then on, we took that recipe and we everyone has their own variations of it, but it all kind of stayed the same. And so throughout the chorus of the song, that is the actual recipe. So if you're out there and you're wanting to use it, drink responsibly. I am.
Absolutely. We got to be careful not to advocate drinking.
That's
but
right.
Okay. So this is a good trash can punch, I guess. The experience I had was not good because I didn't know what was in it. It did not do well. And I only had one tiny little bit. So let me see what Marie said. She said, beautiful. Josh has a twin here in Victoria. If you ever come to Victoria, go eat at Chili's. Charlie is the very best waiter there, and he always has a big hug for me. So apparently Charlie at Chili's, wait a minute. Charlie at Chili's looks a lot like you.
Come on, Chili Charlie's.
Yeah, Chili Charlie's. And you can remember that at least.
That's right.
Write a song about it. Well, I got a twin at Chili Charlie's. Oh my gosh. So let's find out about this trash can punch. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Marie, anything else you want to add? Y'all don't be so shy. Y'all speak up. Don't make Marie do all the talking. Y'all are back just like, I'm not going to say anything. No telling what this crazy woman's going to say.
They don't want to talk about their trash can punch stories.
Yeah, tell me your trash can punch story. The story that I have, I'm not going to say who or whatever, but I only had a drink, like literally this much. And the next thing you know, I fell out of the truck and could not move when we got home. And I mean, literally could not move. So I don't know what they put in it, but I told my husband, and my husband even said, don't drink that punch. Don't drink that punch. I said, why? It tasted delicious. Never again. Never again.
I'll say my worst experience is it'll be in the second verse. You'll hear it in the second verse.
Okay, y'all. So we get to hear Josh's worst experience. Okay, so let me make sure I'm not missing any comments. All right, so let's get over here to Trash Can Punch. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. I'm excited about this. Second verse. I'm going to focus on the whole song, but I love taking notes because, hey, I can't remember anything. So I'm writing stuff down that I want to mention to you. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
This here is a story about a friend to me. He's called the Coors Cowboy, and he taught me a few things, like what goes good with Jim Beam and what goes good with Coke. And he'd show up to the parties with the recipe he wrote. It goes 1 bottle of vodka, 1 of lemonade, a bottle of tequila, oranges and grapes, 2 cold cans of fruit punch, and a bottle of Everclear. Don't forget the Sprite, now the gang's all here. Everything but the kitchen sink, kitchen sink, kitchen sink. Everything but the kitchen sink, we're gonna be okay. Well, here's another story. Was that Friendsgiving Day? Well, I spatchcocked up a turkey and had quite a few to drink. Well, it was time to say grace, and I couldn't find the words. Well, that magical elixir had put me to bed first. It goes 1 bottle of vodka, 1 of lemonade, a bottle of tequila, and 2 oranges and grapes, 2 cold cans of fruit punch, and a bottle of Everclear. And don't forget the Sprite, now the gang's all here. Everything but the kitchen sink, kitchen sink, kitchen sink. Everything but the kitchen sink, we're gonna be okay. Whoa. What you're thinking, this old brew is cursed. Well, if your party starts to suck, well, that's where this thing works. Well, I ain't no William Shakespeare, but remember these final words. Don't be a little bitch, boy, just experience it first. It goes 1 bottle of vodka, 1 of lemonade, a bottle of tequila, 2 oranges and grapes, 2 cold cans of fruit punch, and a bottle of Everclear. Don't forget the Sprite, now the gang's all here. Everything but the kitchen sink, kitchen sink, kitchen sink. Everything but the kitchen sink, we're gonna be okay. Damn right.
Oh, that was a great song. That was a great, and hold on, I got something I've got to do. I need to give a big shout out real quick. Let's play our ad on here real quick. Brett said, don't forget to do that. Hi, Brett. Thank you, honey. Okay. Brett's my husband. So let's get this on here real quick. I'm just going to play this little video because I haven't played it in a long time. Here we go.
You are listening to Carolyn's Corner live on 107.1 KRXB. Follow along with our live stream on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and 1071krxb.com. Stay tuned for more singer-songwriters. You are listening to Carolyn's Corner.
Well, I don't know what that was, but it was.
Oh, it was awesome.
Dun, 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 dun,
I was like,
That was
okay.
just a short, like a short break. We just took a short break. A big shout out to Dolly 107.1. You are listening to KRXB in Beeville, Texas. Dolly 107.1. Okay, just in case it didn't go through. So, Josh, I love that song. That was so good. And you know what? I know this sounds wrong, but to me, the music, it was uplifting. It reminded me of a kid's song.
Hey,
You got that? It did. It reminded me everything but the kitchen sink. And I mean, it's really, really cool. And the way you put the whole recipe in there, the Everclear, I think is what did it for me. It must have been. So let me tell you when that happened to me. Maria's here. She said, hello. She said, awesome song. Thank God I don't drink. I'd be laid out big time. Yeah, you would be. I can't even imagine putting all that stuff in there. Wow. Oh, yeah. That would make for one heck of a party. You probably wouldn't remember it. I wouldn't. Now, back in the day when I was younger, I'd have been going, yeah, I'm going to try that, but I'm not going to do that. Now, press and tell us that are listening in, they might do it. Yeah, I said that, press. So funny. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to the next song. That's a beautiful song. I loved it so much.
Thank
so
you.
the next song that we have on the list, is called "Back to You." Now, I love that title. I really do. Nice touch. That's what Marie said. Well, thank you, Marie. Nice touch. Tell us about "Back to You," Josh.
Okay, so Back to You. I love this one. This is one song with 3 lives. So the very first iteration of this song, I worked with a producer out of the Czech Republic. He and I were working on this song. He wanted he gave me a whole instrumental, and he wanted a song that kind of fit what he was working on. And he told me, he gave me a little preface. He said, I want a song that is kind of like about love, but like kind of maybe having some issues and stuff like that. But you're able to work through it, and you're always gonna be able to find that person again, being able to come back to that person.
Nice.
And so that's what he was shooting for. And he gave me an instrumental and said, go for it. And so from there, he and I was able to put something together for it. He liked it a lot, and that's what created the song. After that, I have an EP called Self Portrait. It was all self-produced. And that was a second iteration of it, more acoustic rock kind of version. And then now this is its final form. And I think this is what it's going to go down as forever, is this version right here, this Back to You.
That's beautiful how it had 3 different versions. And isn't that, that's how it is with songwriting, isn't it? To me, and I'm nowhere in your level. I love writing though. I don't think they're ever finished, because we always think of something, maybe if it sounded like this, if I did that or something like that. I can't wait to hear this. It's going to be great. They say third time's a charm, and I'm sure all of them were great. So let's play this, ladies and gentlemen. This is Back to You by Josh Galvan. Here we go. Let's see if I don't mess up this time. Me and these buttons. Here we go.
Am I a lost cause, a part of history, a red flag for you? Or am I enemy? Was part of your world, now I'm brushed off like make-believe. A vicious cycle I'm riding, I wanna make a change out of ideas, but baby, I'm not cliche. I'm off the deep end now, I hope you feel the same. I don't really wanna know how your heart breaks. I wanna be the one that takes your breath away. All I'm asking is for you to give me one more day. Just know that this time I'm keeping you in mind. Just give me one night and I will make you mine. You'll dance in my spotlight, there's nothing we can't do. I will make it back to you. Be that one thing, let's rewrite history. I'll be your present tomorrow, won't be a mystery. A ring around the moon, a spark is all we need. A vicious cycle I'm riding, I wanna make a change out of ideas, but baby, I'm not cliche. I'm off the deep end now, I hope you feel the same. I don't really wanna know how your heart breaks. I wanna be the one that takes your breath away. All I'm asking is for you to give me one more day. Just know that this time I'm keeping you in mind. Just give me one night and I will make you mine. You'll dance in my spotlight, there's nothing we can't do. I will make it back to you. I don't really wanna know how your heart breaks. I wanna be the one that takes your breath away. All I'm asking is for you to give me one more day. I don't really wanna know how your heart breaks. I wanna be the one that takes your breath away. All I'm asking is for you to give me one more day. Just know that this time I'm keeping you in mind. Just give me
Another beautiful song. Great job, Josh. Man, this time I'll make it back. Oh, it's so pretty. Your voice is so, I hate to use that word for a man, but your voice is pretty. Wait a minute. Did
I'll
we
take it.
did we? I just noticed. I think it switched us. It switched us when I messed up. I mean, I didn't when I was, checking everything. I don't mess up.
No.
Oh my
It's the
gosh.
machine's fault.
Yeah, it's a machine. You can't trust these things. So, folks, I want to let you know we are live on YouTube. Of course, I forgot to turn on the TV. I couldn't find the remote, and it was right there in front of me. So why I don't know, but I have a big TV in here. I guess I know why, so I can check and make sure YouTube is working. We're also live on Rumble. We're also live on Twitch. And so if anybody out there knows how we can get live on TikTok again, let me know. Josh, if you know how, we were live streaming to TikTok. We did it like twice. And then all of a sudden I got a thing saying you can't live stream here. I'm like, we didn't do anything wrong. So anyway, because I really would like to get back to that. But anyway, thanks for being here, everyone. Josh, man, those songs are really, really good. You're an excellent writer. Marie said, love it. Great song. Yes.
Oh, thank you.
I love it. And you know what's great is even the parts that are sad, you sing them in such a way that kind of, I don't know, your voice has just a happy sound to it. I don't know. It's really cool. And I like that. I really do like that, especially with all the stuff we're all going through right now with what's in the news and what's not in the news that should be. We need some good news. We need some good news. And even if it's about heartbreak, that's stuff we all go through. And I love it. I think it's beautiful that you come back to you. I think that's so beautiful. So we have one more song, I think. Yes, we do. We have one more song from Josh, folks. Now he's got more songs out there, but this is his EP. He's got 5 songs out right now for the Nashville Sessions, right? Okay, that's the name of your album. So y'all make sure and go and look him up. It's Josh Galvan, Galvan. See, he's got his name right there. Marie said switching is good, makes for a bit of variety. Yeah, that's absolutely true. Absolutely, Marie. You're so awesome. Thank you. I hope you're doing well, honey. I'm glad you're here with me tonight. I don't know why no one else is saying anything. Why are y'all so scared? Don't be scared. Oh, well, we're just going to keep going. So the next song that we have, the last song on your EP, or I don't know what order they're in, but this is the order I put them in, is called Silver Lines. Now, that's a really, really cool title. I know what comes to mind when I hear that because I'm older. Tell me what Silver Lines is all about.
So Silver Lines is exactly like the definition of it. You're usually looking for the bright side of something, the hope at the end of any sort of rough patch. This song was part of an older EP called the Acoustic Therapy is what it was. And during this that EP, it was kind of like a big venting session. I was just kind of, I feel like the best way to really go through something is usually just to write it out. Yes. And so a lot of these big moments wrote it all out. So this particular song is a very heavy song. It's about, people usually go through like a lot of mental health issues and stuff like that.
Yes.
And we're on radio. I don't know if there's a certain word that starts with S that like people deal with all the time.
Yes.
And so that's what this song is about. It's about
We've had a lot of guests touch on that subject, and it's so very important. And we want to let you know that you're not alone for any, and I'm thinking we're thinking about the same word. It's got to be because it's really only one. Just know you're not alone. You are worthy. You are, you're good to go. You should be here, and we want you to be here forever. So I'm excited about this. And I know, don't ever be afraid to acknowledge the fact that you may be dealing with something, because we all do. And I mean that we all do. It's those people that walk around like everything's always good. It makes you think, no, nobody deals with it. But yes, we do, myself included. I've dealt with depression, anxiety, and mental. It's part of life. And especially with the world the way it is right now, it's no wonder. And on top of that, all of our own personal issues and all that stuff. So Josh, I know this is going to help a lot of people. And I like that. I was thinking something completely different. Silver lines, because they say always look for the silver lining. I like that. So instead of it's the silver lining, but look for those silver lines. And I haven't even heard it yet, y'all. But I'm already like, oh my gosh, Josh, you must be a genius to word it like that. That's beautiful. I love it. So first of all, I'm sorry you went through anything, but we all do. Let's listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. I'm really excited to hear that. I love your songs. Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
So welcome, Josh. Okay, here we go. This is Silver Lines by Josh Galvan. Galvan. I just keep saying it. Here we go.
I dreamt last night, for the first time in a while I'm not sleepless. Woke up a little older, my phone's still on the ground. 10 missed calls, where are you? Please call me, I'm nervous. I tried to forget you, dive into coffee grounds. Black coffee, depression, and questions to figure out. So why do I let my walls break down? A silver line, something I can't seem to see right now. But every time I close my eyes, legs get overwhelmed. How can I save me from myself? Won't you save me from myself? A one-way flight, counting stars until I can leave this. Try to justify a reason, but I'll just let you down. Summer nights with you on a hillside, I need it. We can't go back, the deeper we go, we'll drown. Water, depression, and questions to figure out. So why do I let my walls break down? A silver line, something I can't seem to see right now. But every time I close my eyes, legs get overwhelmed. How can I save me from myself? Won't you save me from myself? I wanna hold you tight, I'm scared to leave this. Please tell me I'll be alright, I want to believe it. So why do I let my walls break down? A silver line, something I can't seem to see right now. But every time I close my eyes, legs get overwhelmed. How can I save me from myself? Won't you save me from myself?
Okay, Josh. Oh my. That's an extra special song. That is really whew. Yeah, that's a
Thank
tearjerker.
you.
That's what Marie just said. She said, there's that whisper. First of all, you don't even realize you do it, but we both hear it. And she said, wow, what a tearjerker. Just like Marie said, I absolutely love this song, especially with the whisper. Yeah. What a deep song. And let me just say, um, if in any way that's a true song, any of it, I'm sorry you went through that. I really am. And I understand, believe me, it's so commonplace now. People deal with
Mhm.
so many things. And I like the line. I love the whole thing. I was really listening intently. How can I save me from myself? And that's pretty much what has to be done. And I
Yeah.
am I am so glad that you came out of that and you're here with us today, because you have a gift. You really do have a gift. And I'm so glad that you're sharing it with people, because that's what your gift is for. If you're not sharing it, why have it, right? So
Yeah.
that's going to help a lot of people. If anyone out there, what is the number? Do you know? Is it 411 or two? I have to look it up. The number for
The
counseling.
hotline?
Yeah, the hotline.
I do not know it off the top of my
I
head.
can't. Oh my god, I can't remember.
Yeah.
But there. Oh my gosh, I think it's 211. I want to say. I think so. Oh my gosh, I need to look it up, y'all. I'm sorry, but there is a special number out there for those of you who are struggling and you need someone to talk to. Please reach out. Don't do
Mhm.
anything, because your family loves you
Mhm.
and you're worth it. You are worth it. And I'm so glad y'all are here, because without you guys, this world would not be the same place. Man, Josh, that song is just very, very powerful. And we've had a lot of people on the show talk about, and it's about suicide prevention. Talk
Mhm.
about suicide prevention. A lot of veterans have been on the show talking about it. A lot of, and you don't have to be a veteran to suffer with it. And because there's just so much, we can only take so much as human beings, and I
Yeah.
understand. But don't ever think you're alone, because you're not. There are people that care. Reach out to someone. Do not think you're alone. Man, that song is powerful, Josh. It really, really is. So, like I said, I'm sorry that you went through anything, but I'm glad. I'm so glad that you're doing well, and you're here with us. And you found a beautiful. I already know she's beautiful. You found a beautiful lady who's there with you through the war, through the fights, through the battles. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
it's a lot of it. A lot of times, because people feel alone, and that's so sad. Um, but I'm glad you are here. You've been here with us today. Let me see if we have any more comments. Marie, what would you like to say? I know she said, wow, what a tearjerker. I know that's what I say. That was a tough one. It really was. Man, what a beautiful song. Your voice is so
Thank you.
beautiful, Josh. I mean, really. And what's so weird? It almost, to me, just that song, I know this may sound kind of weird, but as I was sitting here just really listening to it, I had my eyes closed. To me, that song is like a counseling. It was like a
Yes.
counseling session, because it made me feel better. Like, okay, I'm not alone. Whoever wrote this song and whoever's singing this song, they've been through it. How can I save me from myself? Okay, let me just listen to this and let the words just wash over me. Because,
Mhm.
music has that ability. Music can do things that nothing else can do. No doctor, no medicine. Music, to me anyway, music can just change everything. And I always say we can change the world one corner at a time. That's our little motto. And it's through the love of music and sharing happiness and joy. And I really hope that that's what we've been able to accomplish tonight. Josh, you brought us so much happiness. And
Thank
before we go, you're so welcome. And I don't want to be in a rush.
you.
I do have something that I did write, but I don't know if I'm going to read it or not. But I am going to say, I noticed, well, tell y'all a little bit about it. I posted on Facebook. I noticed last night that I was looking back on our old shows, Josh, and I realized that we started on February the 9th of 2022. Now, to me, that's crazy. That's over 3 years ago. And I'm telling you the truth, it doesn't feel like it. We have done like over 200 shows. In fact, I think you are 203. And I
Oh,
know I
wow.
missed some. Yeah, I missed some. And if I go back to the YouTube, in fact, I put 237, but some of them are shorts, and there's other stuff on there on YouTube, and they're in a playlist now. So you can find them easier, because I was going on the YouTube going, oh my gosh, how do people find anything on this YouTube? So I'm really trying to get our YouTube to grow. And I would so appreciate it for anyone watching this podcast or listening to this podcast. Please go and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's very difficult, and I need your help. We want to get the word out about these wonderful artists to more and more people, and the only way that's going to happen is if you share it, you subscribe, and you tell everybody, hey, did you see this crazy woman called Carolyn on Carolyn's Corner? With these great artists, or you maybe not certifiably crazy, but sometimes I wonder.
Hey, we're all there.
Yeah, we're all there. You know, we got the, yeah, I always heard this years ago, and I'm not even technically working anymore, but I always heard you don't have to be crazy to work here, but it helps, you know? So, you know, I love it. I've loved every minute of it. We've had incredible artists like you, Josh, and so many artists from all around the world. And, you know, I started off with a co-host, Mr. Paul Gallagher, and then I had Jerry Bradley. I've had another lady by the name of Angel at the radio station. And man, we've had a lot of fun throughout the years. But little by little, we've kind of just whittled it down. And now it's just me and my husband, basically. But I wouldn't have it any other way. And if it's changed, it's evolved, and it's turned into what it is now. And I just want to give a big shout out to everyone along the way who has contributed, been on the show, sent artists. We've been getting lots of artists from promoters. And every time that happens, I'm like, really? I'm always so shocked. I'm like, so grateful, so grateful. So Josh, I want to, Marie said she would love to talk to you. Yeah, that'd be really cool. I would love it if you would, first of all, subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm going to start telling all the artists that. Second of all, if you know of anyone that's a good fit, please send them my way, because that's how we're getting our shows. Pretty much all of them. Is through referrals. Oh, no. Hold on. Sorry.
You're good.
Child abduction in Austin. Oh, Lord have mercy. So, you know, it put... With the recent events, now when I see that, it completely, I almost cried. Just like, please, you know what I mean? Just, you know, the world is a tough place right now. It's a really tough place. If anybody's watching the news, if you're not watching the news, maybe you're better off. Maybe you're better off, because it's bad enough the way it was with just normal stuff. Okay, so just know that you're not alone. We're all in this together. So hold on, okay? What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So big shout out to Paul and Jerry. I'm blah, 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 like going all these different places. And everybody who's contributed to that. And all of our shows now are coming from referrals, all of them. So if you know of anybody that's a good fit for this show, please send them our way. And I also want to tell any artists that go back and watch this that have been on the show, I want to do a show featuring some of your new releases. So if you've been on the show and you want to send me a couple of new releases, email me. I've got it on Facebook. I've got it on YouTube. Email me those YouTube links or MP4s or MP3s. I'll make a video for it. And we'll do a special show just of new releases in honor of our, 3 years? 20, wait, I can't even add.
That's
4
amazing.
years? How is that possible? I mean, really, that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me.
Having fun. Time flies.
I know. It's crazy, y'all. It's been like 4 years. Because, I mean, for real, it was February 9th, 2022. And I asked my husband the other day, how many shows have we done? I mean, how long have we been doing this? He goes, I don't know, at least a couple of years. And I went and looked. I was like, what the heck? So it's crazy. It's crazy. But thank you to everyone. I just want you to know that I really appreciate you. I mean, really, really do. We've had a lot of laughter, a lot of tears. Oh my God, I've laughed so hard. I had tears just streaming down my face, and I've cried. I've done all that through all these amazing artists. And Josh, I'm glad to add you to our list of family members. Yeah, the way I say it, you're gonna love this or hate it. I'm gonna say, welcome to our dysfunctional family. Whether you like it or not, you're part of our family now.
I love it.
Yes, Marie wants me to give you her phone number so she can talk to you about some songs. I'll need to remember to do that. I'll send that to him, Marie. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you all for being here. Thank you for supporting Carolyn's Corner. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's sad when I look at it and it's like not even 300. I'm like, why? Come on, y'all. We can do better than this.
Come on.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really weird how hard it is to get that YouTube to grow. So I've got a community. I opened the community in YouTube. Didn't know there was such a thing. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, but if go over there and say hello, say something to me in the community. Judge my little, I'll put it on here real quick, Josh, because it wasn't on there very long. My new little, see if it's a video. My new little dude. Let's see here. My new little, there you go. Carolyn's Corner. It looks kind of like me. Look, yeah, you know what? It does. It really does, except I don't have the microphone in my hand. So
You need the
that is
microphone.
my new little, what did you call it? I call it a mascot.
Little
what do you call
character.
it? Yeah, little character. Yeah, exactly. It looks kind of like me, and I made it. I got AI to make it, which I know, talk to me about AI, but hey, I couldn't do it. And then I got another one. I don't have it up right now for our Fun Time Karaoke show. So it's got me and Brett. It's so cute, y'all. It's really cute. And we will not be doing the karaoke show this week because I have a surgery coming up on Thursday. So just say a little prayer for me. I have faith. I trust everything's going to be fine, but I just want to let y'all know I plan to be back next week. And let's just hope that stays that way. And ladies and gentlemen, yeah, absolutely. I want to thank y'all so much for tuning into the show. Let me check my comments one more time. She said, thank you. You're so welcome, Marie. Josh, thank you so much for being here. Ladies and gentlemen, all of you at Dale 107.1, big shout out to Fred Maron for giving me the opportunities that you have. I love you, sir. And I really do mean that. You know, I mean that. None of this would be happening if it wasn't for Fred. He is the best. He really is. I don't know if he's at the radio station right now, but if you're listening, Fred, I love you. And I love your beautiful wife, Suzanne. You're just wonderful people. And to all of you at Dale 107.1, press, tell us, anybody else that's listening or watching, love you guys. And Josh, thank you so much for being here with us, and send me those referrals. Okay. God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Marie, God bless you, baby. Good to see you. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.